5 books you need to read in order to be ahead in 2025. Guys, as you all know, I'll be taking my reading very seriously this year. So that means just reading more books and getting more knowledge. I'll only be focusing on 4 topics this year: sales, negotiation, human nature, and psychology. These four areas is gonna help me improve, especially in my road to discipline this year in 2025. Firstly, let me start with the book I'm currently reading right now. I'm reading Start With Why by Simon Sinek. This is the book I'm reading right now. Currently, it's a very powerful book. You know, it explores the theme of leadership for the whole book, and something that really captures my mind is the why. That explains with why everything is about why. Why are you doing something? Why are you starting a business? Why are you doing this? Why are you going to the gym? Why are you reading books? Everything is about why, and it's truly powerful, the concept that I'm reading so far. You know, there's a message throughout about leadership. The first things it says when I open the book, there are leaders and there are those who lead. See how powerful that is. There are leaders and there are those who lead. Very powerful book. Exploring the theme of leadership, talking about there's different ways to be a leader. Are people following you? Do people follow your message? Do you know your why? Why are you doing something? It's not about what. You can have a product, that's your what, but why did you make that product? What was the reason behind it? So this book is really giving me a lot of information so far. The difference between manipulation and inspiring. They're similar, but they're very different. So I can't wait to finish this book and grasp what it has to say throughout. I wrote down in my notebook, guys, it's important that you have a notebook. I've got 2 notebooks. One is about things I am trying to build, and one is quite private. You know, when I meditate, I just write things down. I wrote down a few books that I'm going to be reading next. I've got a lot more, but I just want to make it concise and you guys can join me in this journey. One of the books I'll be reading is Meditation by Marcus Aurelius. You know, Marcus Aurelius is a very well-known person throughout history. He's done a lot of things in this day, and meditation is gonna explore the things of, you know, what he was going through mentally and how to be in that state of always moving forward. It's gonna be very powerful. The next book I'll be exploring this year is Only the Paranoid Survive by Andy Grove. Think about it. Those that are higher up in life, those that have accomplished a lot of things, they've got a lot of businesses, they've got a lot of things throughout the whole day. How do they remain at the top? How do they remain winning? How do they remain expanding their business? Only the paranoid survive. You've got to think about each and every single step. You can't wait for this book. And one book that I'm really looking forward to, Choose Your Enemies Wisely by Patrick Bet-David. You know, Mr. Patrick explained it in one of his podcasts. Do not choose the wrong enemy. Because if you choose the wrong enemy, that could really lead to your downfall. You know, in life you always have enemies, but the enemies doesn't mean you just attacking, just be like business-wise. You know, business-wise where you've got your own corporation, your own business, and then you've got the competition. You guys are going back and forth, learning from each other, improving each other. That's when you choose the right enemy. It's like you're getting better each time. You are getting better. That enemy is make you improve and building yourself up. Choosing the right enemy is key. And by reading this book, Choose Your Enemy Wisely by PVD, I know it's gonna be powerful, and I can't wait. I can't wait to read this book. It's gonna be amazing. The next book I'll be reading is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. People are different. So you have to know what you're facing. You have to know who they are, their habits, what they do, positives, negatives. So I know this book is going to be really insightful. Lastly, one of the books I'll be reading, one of the few, is Power versus Force by David Hawkins. Internal versus external. Your fears, your mind. What is better in you? Power versus Force. Very good, very good. There's a lot of books that are very powerful in this list, and there's a lot more. And I know that I'm going to be learning a lot. I'm going to be learning to improve mentally, physically, and a lot of these books are really gonna teach me what's missing. Therefore, on this road to discipline, guys, take your reading very seriously, grasping, learning. When you, for example, when I read this book and I don't understand a certain word or a certain lexical choice or the semantic field, I'll go on Google and research the word to understand it, to get knowledge, because that's how I'm going to improve. Always willing to learn, willing to be proved wrong if I don't understand anything. But yeah, these are the few books I'll be reading. I just wanted you guys to know that I will be reading a few books this year. I really do. That's one of my goals, to learn new words. And for me, reading is very important for different reasons. Why? It calms the brain down. It relaxes the brain. It's like all the tension you've been feeling all day. It's like it goes away. You remain calm. Everything remains quiet. It's very powerful. And the fact that you get to learn your words, it's a bonus. That means you can use the word in meetings, in your day-to-day life. And that's a benefit that you can't take for granted. Guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comment section if you're reading any books. Let me know what topics you've learned so far, or books you've read in the past, or you're gonna read in the future. Let me know, guys. In this road to discipline 2025, let me know how is it going so far in this journey of improving yourself. Let me know, guys. Stay strong, stay bold.